Forget keto versus Ozempic. What if we've been asking the wrong question? What if the real frontier in metabolic health lies in combining them? In this video, we explore an emerging and controversial idea, pairing the metabolic state of ketosis with the appetite suppression of GLP-1 medications. Some experts are calling it the next big thing in weight loss for 2026. I'll break down the science behind this potential synergy, the benefits it could offer, and the serious risks you need to be aware of. Join me as we dive into this exciting topic and uncover what it could mean for your health journey. If you're eager to stay at the forefront of health and wellness, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what's on the horizon. Let's be real. The typical weight loss journey can feel like a frustrating loop. It's a cycle of hope and disappointment that many of us know too well. You start a new diet, bursting with motivation and discipline. For weeks, maybe even months, it works. The scale is your ally. Your clothes fit better. You feel like you're finally winning. But then, life intervenes. A stressful week, a vacation, a holiday. The strict rules become overwhelming. Cravings return with a vengeance. The weight loss stalls, and then it reverses. Before you know it, you're back where you started. But now you carry the weight of feeling like you failed. This isn't a personal failing. It's a biological battle. Our bodies are wired to resist weight loss and protect our energy reserves. We face hormones that shout hunger and a metabolism that can slow to a crawl. For decades, we've relied on willpower as our main weapon. But what if we could finally align with our body's biochemistry instead of fighting against it? Let's dive into one of the most powerful and often misunderstood tools, the ketogenic diet. Keto isn't just another low-carb trend. It's a transformative shift in your metabolism. By reducing your carbohydrate intake to under 50 grams a day and emphasizing fats and proteins, you compel your body to seek a new primary fuel source. Instead of relying on glucose from carbs, your liver begins to break down fat into molecules known as ketones. This metabolic state is called ketosis. When you're in ketosis, your body taps into its own stored fat for energy, often resulting in rapid and significant weight loss. But the perks can go beyond the scale. Many people on keto report that hunger and cravings practically disappear. That's because a high-fat diet helps stabilize blood sugar, getting rid of the energy spikes and crashes that send you running for snacks. Some also feel a sense of sharp mental clarity and steady energy as their brain runs efficiently on ketones. However, keto has its challenges. The first week can be rough, often bringing on the keto flu as your body adjusts. It's also a very restrictive diet that requires serious planning and can be tough to stick with long-term, especially when you're out with friends. Keto has been a powerful tool for years, but for many, it's a tool that's hard to hold on to. Now, let's look at the other half of this equation, the pharmaceutical game changers known as GLP-1 receptor agonists. You know the names, Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro. These drugs are already transforming healthcare, and their use is expected to expand even more by 2026. Originally for type 2 diabetes, these medications work by copying a hormone your gut naturally produces, called GLP-1. Your body releases GLP-1 when you eat to help regulate your appetite and blood sugar. These drugs just turn that natural signal way up. Here's how they work. First, they tell your brain's appetite center that you're full, which dramatically quiets the constant food noise many people struggle with. Second, they slow down how quickly your stomach empties, so you feel physically full for longer on smaller portions. Finally, they help manage blood sugar by boosting insulin release when you need it, a cornerstone of metabolic health. Clinical trials have shown stunning results, with patients losing an average of 12 to 15% of their body weight over 68 weeks when using the medication with lifestyle changes. But these drugs have downsides. They can cause major gastrointestinal side effects like nausea and constipation. They are expensive, require a prescription, and here's the big one. Most people regain the weight when they stop the medication. This leaves us with a huge question. how do you make the results last? This is where the conversation gets interesting. It's no longer keto versus GLP-1s. The emerging idea is about synergy, combining these two approaches to potentially create an effect greater than the sum of its parts. But, and this is a big but, this is a controversial and still experimental idea. Here's the theoretical synergy. A low-carb or keto diet naturally lowers insulin spikes, which helps reduce fat storage. GLP-1s could enhance this by improving your body's own insulin sensitivity. This 1-2 punch could create an ideal environment for your body to burn stored fat. Plus, think about the challenges. One of the toughest parts of starting keto is the initial hunger for carbs. A GLP-1 medication could make that hurdle disappear by suppressing your appetite from day one, making it much easier to stick with the plan. On the flip side, a major concern with GLP-1s is the loss of muscle mass along with fat. A well-designed keto diet that prioritizes high protein intake could provide the building blocks to help preserve that vital, metabolically active muscle. However, the science on this combination is not settled. Some experts warn that the risks might outweigh the benefits, pointing to a lack of long-term research. Combining them could worsen digestive side effects and potentially lead to nutritional deficiencies if not managed perfectly. So, what would this actually look like in the real world? First and foremost, this is absolutely not a do-it-yourself biohack. Combining a powerful medication with a strict diet demands medical supervision from a professional who understands both. This is non-negotiable for safety. A potential protocol would likely start with the GLP-1 medication first, giving your body time to adjust as the dose is slowly increased. Then, you would gradually transition into a low-carb or ketogenic diet. The focus wouldn't just be on cutting carbs, but on diet quality. This means whole, nutrient-dense foods, leafy greens for fiber, high-quality protein from fish and chicken to protect muscle, and healthy fats from avocados and olive oil. This is not an excuse to live on processed keto snacks. The goal is to nourish your body while it's losing weight. Personalization would be everything. The future of weight management is about tailoring plans to your specific metabolic needs. Your carb threshold, protein targets, and fat intake would be customized for your body and goals. It's also crucial to know who this isn't for. This aggressive strategy would be for individuals with significant weight to lose or with metabolic conditions like type 2 diabetes. It is not a casual diet for losing 5 pounds. The potential risks mean it must be approached with extreme caution and expert guidance. Conclusion: a new era of metabolic medicine. We are on the cusp of a new era in metabolic health. For the first time, we have tools that can tackle both the psychological and physiological drivers of obesity. The idea of combining the ketogenic diet's metabolic power with the hormonal support of GLP-1 medications represents a major shift in thinking. It changes the conversation from a battle of willpower to a process of biochemical support. This isn't about a magic pill. It's about using advanced tools to build a sustainable lifestyle that lasts. Is this 2026 weight loss stack the definitive future? It's too early to say for sure, but it's a fascinating preview of a future where weight management is more personalized, science-backed, and maybe, just maybe, profoundly more effective. Now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on combining diet strategies with medications like GLP-1s? Have you tried keto, or are you considering one of these new medications? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. Let's talk about the future of health.